Hoi there everyone! This is FatesFanboy speaking and welcome back to Inazuma 11 GO Strikers. We are here in the club room where I'm going to immediately jump onto the first matter of business, which is that we have had, as of yet, no recommendations for anyone to be recruited, which I suppose might be beneficial to me because the OG Rayman, let's be fair, isn't great, isn't amazing, but still, there might be someone in here that you want to see on my team that you want to see being used. So by all means, if you have anyone you want to see, be it from the OG Rayman, be it from a later team, let me know in the comments. If you see a comment, you see a character recommended that you like, please like them so I know that multiple people want them being used, I suppose. And yeah, the chances are that you will see that character back in my team. But as I said, for the time being, no recommendations, so instead we are going to jump straight into the second match of the first story map. Here we are, back in Inazuma Town. We've just beat OG Rayman, got Sylvia and Hillman. No, my Japanese names still haven't improved. Apologies. But as you can see, the second team on the agenda is the OG Royal Academy. Between this recording and last recording, I remembered one very, important mechanic of this game, and towards that reason I'm going to switch out Sam with Jean-Pierre actually, and of course we're keeping our boy Rusty on the field. He's an invaluable asset that we cannot miss under no circumstances. But yeah, the mechanic I'm referring to, let's see if I can show this off somewhere. Right. Underneath Jean-Pierre's name there, you can see a small bar with 3 diamonds, I want to say, next to it. And this is actually something that will allow Jean-Pierre to access his spirit. If you remember the Go games introduced a lot of gimmicks, one of them being spirits, which allow characters to access much stronger moves, and sometimes skills. Those skills aren't in this game, I should say. But in the case of Go Strikers, this bar also allows you to access Mixi-Max, if I'm not mistaken. So if we use these characters enough, I think, yeah, as you can see, I've used Arian before, and his bar has increased a little. The more you use these characters, the quicker the bar fills up, and the sooner you get access to spirits, the sooner you get access to Mixi-Max mechanics. And one distinguishing factor between characters is also the amount of diamonds they can fill. As you can see, Kaiser here only has 2 diamonds, while Ricardo and Victor and Arian, like the really key characters, will have 3. Our boy Rusty only has 2, sadly. But hey, he's already amazing, so can't really blame him for that. But yeah, that is something that we'll be working towards, if this is the team we'll be rocking out with for a while longer. So towards that purpose, I'm going to put Jean-Pierre in the goal today. And here we go, preparing for our match against Royal Academy. Now, I have to come clean and say this isn't going to be a very difficult match either. Only 1 shield, so as a rule this team isn't going to be hard to beat. Like, what do we have to look out for in this team? Not much, really. Well, bad dribbling aside. That's more my fault than the enemy, really. What we have to look out for is potentially Death Zone, but I think that's the only thing here, really. So I think we should be golden, and I should actually be good to address some topics I had meant to address in the last episode, the first episode. But I couldn't, because I was trying to explain the mechanics. So while Ricardo lets a Fortissimo rep here, I want to say that I had meant to... Let's actually watch this first, before I go on. Actually scored, okay. Did not expect that, because Fortissimo is Wood Affinity, and Full Power Shield is a level 3 move and fire affinity. How? Okay. But yeah, I will finally get to the point. I had meant to bring out this episode last week, but unfortunately, university circumstances prevented me from recording anything last week. Which is sadly how things go sometimes. That is just life, really. And that was a horrific pass. That's better. Yeah, but I'm planning to bring out these episodes weekly if I can, because they don't really take much editing, realistically. And they're just easy little things to record. There might be a special episode on occasion where I play against an actual person instead of just the computers. But that will only be applicable to the future. So for the foreseeable future, it will probably just be this solo play, this campaign mode. I hate this guy. I hate how he looks. I hate how he sounds. I'm sorry, Martin. But it is what it is. Life did not give you the best cards, man. Ricardo? No, why did you not make it? You're okay. So our team is really slow right now. Sadly. It's not exactly working us any favors. But still, if we are able to score reliably, we should be good. He's using regular power shield? Why? What? I don't get the computers in this game sometimes. He had a full power bar, so he should have been able to use full power shield. Which might still have been broken, but would have at least been better. Wow. Getting... oh, okay, well... that's my bad. I accidentally hit both the L and R keys, so... yeah, just to remind you, I'm not using the fired up mechanic in this playthrough. Which will lead to situations like these. But as I've said, I will just run out of the field, which will cancel the power-up. Get back your swing. Perfect. Who's that? Oh, right. So yeah, this isn't going to be too hard, fortunately. This will just be another... I guess another showcase of what our team can do, our base team here. Oh, there we go. Now he's using full power shield for some reason. But we are going to score, obviously, because we're hype. No, not really. Not really. Kaiser's cool though, I like him. I like most of the... like the starter team for New Rayman. A few exceptions. I don't like the benched guys, which is fortunate for in this case. Spares me a bit of effort. Well, I do like Rusty. I don't know why they benched him in favor of Jean-Pierre, who should be in the goal, not in defense. And that's another goal. 4-0. Okay. So yeah, another walk in the park, really. Which was to be expected. Oh, okay, great. Excellent. Always love getting stopped by level 1 defense moves. Oh, excellent interception. Ricardo going for the hat trick? Maybe? Potential. Oh, now it's stopped. Okay. I also don't entirely understand how the... oh. Well. Rip. Oh, my interceptions are clean today. Damn. Too bad I can't get anything out of it, but that's fine. And actually, before we move on to the second half here, it just occurred to me that when I started recording last week, I had meant to explain why I suddenly made the transition to actual gameplay for Inazuma 11, but I never really touched on it, I believe. These guys are interchangeable. This is fine, we'll just move on. So, the reason I actually went over to playing Inazuma 11 instead of just making multi-language videos is because I felt that Inazuma 11 was being kind of overshadowed by some other series I've been hosting, most prominently Fire Emblem, obviously. Because the sad truth is that the really, well, compared to Fire Emblem at least, Inazuma 11 really doesn't offer too much in the way of content making. And wow, why do you get beat out by that? Okay. But yeah, long story short, not a great interception. I felt like Inazuma 11 wasn't getting the representation it deserves on my channel, because when I started making videos, my original aim was to balance out Inazuma 11 and Fire Emblem content, but it obviously has gone a bit lopsided ever since. And there's the fired up mechanic. Can't outrun that one, I'm afraid. That's fine. We stopped it at least. But yeah, I felt Inazuma 11 was getting outshadowed, which really wasn't the aim of my channel when I originally started. So yeah, that's a bit of the story behind why I wanted to do this. And don't get me wrong, I will not cease making the multi-language videos, because they are still some of my favorite videos to make. But I simply felt like I had to supplement it with something like this. Wow, okay, he's actually using Beast Fang, that's fair, I suppose. Oh, right, full power shield really isn't a tier 3 move, it's tier 2 in this game. That's fair, makes sense. There you go. Yeah, when you have a dribble move or a block move out like that, and it has a higher tier than your opponents, then you can actually just beat them out without a confrontation. Which I will gladly make use of. Alright, there we go. Okay, good thing he didn't pass to Ricardo, because I think I would have been offside. I believe. Okay, great. Come on, Ade, come on! We're not going to score, realistically. But it's always worth a try. It's still worth just launching random shots at the keeper to tire him out. Because while he doesn't have his bar filled, his power does deplete. To the point where he may not have any power left. Which is a valid strategy if you have the resources, if you have enough shots at your disposal. That's not what I meant to do. Poor timing on my end. Oh, well, that's not good. Never mind, that's perfect. All part of the plan, of course. Oh, well, there they go again. I don't really have much of a choice except just take this. Just let it rip. Yeah, that's about what I expected. I think we should be fine here. We have all our stamina, so we can just show off our strongest move here. I completely forget this guy gets Mugen the hand, honestly. The only moves I really remember him having are Butobi Punch, I think it is. But yeah, my Go knowledge is obviously a bit A bit rusty, pun intended. Because I haven't played Go too much actually, if I'm frank. And I haven't watched much of it either. I think I've watched all of these seasons once, but I usually revisit the OG ones the most. Because those are just the most nostalgic, and wow, I'm actually kind of shocked we scored with that against Beastfang. Yes, elemental advantage, but still, I don't think that should score against Beastfang. Oh. Tried to juke him there, but he just backed off. Oh, this move is awesome. I honestly love Devil Burst. I love Victor. Victor is just such a cool character. But I don't think he had Devil Burst in Go 1 or Chrono Stones. I think that's a move from... I might be mistaken, but I think that's a move from Galaxy, which isn't really represented in this game. Which I also haven't watched, I should note. Oh, right. This is also something I forget. I suppose to make up for the distinct lack... No, actually that's not true. There's not a lack of Royal Redux in this game, because actually Royal Redux Sanford is also in this game. But yeah, OG Sanford also has Emperor Penguin #1, which is not entirely fitting, and JP is getting dangerously low. Oh, Rusty? Rusty? I don't know why I insist on continuing this Rusty joke, but I love the guy, man. Let's give him some love. He's great. And he scored! See, it's all justified, it's all justified. Yasha! Indeed. And oh yeah. I pressed the substitute key, so I can actually put Sam instead of Jean-Pierre because he's getting low on TP. So we actually have a functioning goalkeeper still. I mean, it's only 2 minutes and then... Oh, not even 2 minutes. It's just the extra time that's left. But hey, might as well. Because I think no matter how long you put them in, they still get XP if they've even been in the field for like a minute or two. So it can literally never hurt to put them in. Alright, and that's it. Like I said, not too difficult. And literally no one is celebrating. Do you see this? They're just standing there. Well, Kaiser has his arms crossed, I guess, but that's fine. Lighten up a bit, guys, come on. I mean, they did kind of destroy Royal Academy. Do you think Zeus also just stood there with their arms crossed when they destroyed Royal Academy? Probably not, right? No. Okay, 310 points. And... where's Sam? Oh yeah, see, he actually did get some bond. And I think he might... I don't know actually if he did get an increase. Looks like he did. He did a bit, I think. So that's fine, that's worth it. This isn't really consequential. I think it's only really consequential for Victor, Ricardo, and Arian in this case. Because they have a move together, but yeah, that's all for a later time. And there we go! We beat Royal Academy. Now Jude can join Mark in the sulking. And we can recruit characters from Royal Academy, but first we're going to explore the map a bit more, because I think we get a few rewards here. Little roulette. Oh. Energy potions, wow. Great, I don't really know what that is, but... Oh, Miles, hello! So this is one of the secret characters that you can unlock by playing this campaign mode, and I guess I might as well squeeze this one in. You have to beat them out in a training module. In this case it's tire pulling. Now I don't recall exactly how this goes, but I think I should... I think it's just mashing, right? Mashing A. So we're just going to... Oh. Here we go. And this is... the yellow bar is depleting really quickly, which is our stamina, I think. So we're going to tire out here. Inevitably. Oh no, Arian. Okay, this is fine. Oh yeah, oh that's a secret, right, you need to keep it up at the very end, but not go into Super Saiyan mode, I want to call it. There we go. Come on, Miles, step it up. Step it up, man. But yeah, okay, we beat Miles. Well, that's... there you have it. I don't know what this says, so I'm just going to say no. It looks like I have to say yes. So, okay, sure, fine. Twist my arm. Yes, sir. And now I think we can recruit Miles. That's the reward. Excellent. And more gimmicks. I think if we get a bingo here, quote unquote, they get their... I don't really know what it does actually. Spend 10 points? Sure, why not? For the content. Okay. We can get a diagonal. Nope, unfortunate. Oh! Yeah, we got one across. Excellent. And that increases their mood. Okay, that's great. No, we're not going to do that again. Because I don't feel like it. What's the map like? There's a match? I think that's the next match. Which we can check out really quick. I mean, I know who it is, obviously. Obviously it's Zeus. Which is going to be a good match, I hope. But we are going to save that for next episode. So for the time being, we're going to return to the clubhouse. And yeah, I'll see you there. Alright, here we are, back again. Some notices here. I don't know what it says, obviously. But I do know that we can recruit some more characters now. So yeah, we have the Royal Cast. And I think if you recruit every version of King and Samford, you can also recruit their Royal Redux versions. But there's also a version of King in Neo National and there's a version of Samford in Inazuma National, so we cannot do that quite yet. Which is fine. And then we go down to the secret characters. And there's Niles. No, Miles. Now I'm getting crossed up with Fire Emblem, that's not good. He has something. I think he has Flurry Dash, but I don't quite recall. But as you can see, his stats are quite good from the get-go. Actually much better than our guys right now. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to recruit anyone of my own accord just yet. I'm going to put out another reminder to all you guys that if you want to see a certain character, be it from the selection I have now, or from the selection that's yet to come, then you should just let it be known in the comments. I will check the comments before the next episode, and I will recruit whoever I can. I also have access to the secret characters, even though I don't have them unlocked right now. I will make sure to have them unlocked by the next episode so I can quickly show them off to you guys as well. So if you want to see a secret character on my team, also don't hesitate to tell me. And finally, I am also aware that there's a few characters that you unlock by recruiting other characters. Those are also fine, though I don't think I'll give them priority because every character of course costs points. And I'd prefer having a full team of characters that are readily available rather than spending all my points on one unlockable character. That might be for a later stage in the playthrough. But yeah, I guess with that being said, that'll be it for this episode of Inazuma 11 GO Strikers. I hope you enjoyed, and if you watched up to this point, thank you very much. Like I said, I will unlock the password characters before the next episode. And once again, drop a comment if you want to see someone, because it will help me out a lot in making this playthrough a lot more interesting. Thank you in advance, thank you for watching, and see you all next time.